Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Cade, and today guys, we're back with another pick a card reading. I'm really excited about today's reading. We're going to be doing how do other people see you. So we're kind of going to be tuning into the vibe that you give off and kind of like what other people's first impression of you is. How do your loved ones see you? How do your friends see you? How do strangers see you? We'll just kind of tune into the overall energy of the vibe that you give off. Before we jump into today's video, guys, make sure to check me out on TikTok. It's going to be linked down below. I do mini tarot readings over on TikTok, as well as spiritual advice. And my Instagram is also going to be linked down below. So you guys can check the links for those down in the description box. If you are new here, I am a psychic medium, so how I like to do my readings is I like to use a combination of my intuition, so I will be getting channeled messages directly from spirit as well as tarot. Today we're actually going to be using the Edgar Allan Poe tarot deck. I've never used this deck before on the channel, so I'm really excited to use it. Okay, I feel like Spirit's already wanting to communicate messages. Let's jump into what the piles are. Well, they're not really piles, guys. They're crystals. So pile 1, or I guess crystal 1, is going to be this flower agate. This is like one of my favorite crystals of all time. I love the way this crystal looks, and I just love the energy that it gives off. Pile 2, guys, is going to be the Rainbow Moonstone Palm Stone. This is a great stone for working with your intuition. So that's going to be pile 2, or crystal number 2. I love citrine. This is going to be pile number 3, this citrine crystal cluster. It's going to be pile 3. I freaking love citrine, so see if you resonate with that one. And pile 4 is going to be this selenite tower. So, love working with selenite as well. I freaking love crystals. If you know me, guys, and if you want to check out a place to get crystals, you can also check out my shop, which is going to be linked down below. So, take a moment here, guys, to really just tune into the energies. I want to straighten these out a little bit, of the 4 different crystals. See which one is calling your name. And then, of course, once you pick your crystal, once you pick your pile, the timestamps are going to be pinned to the comment section, and they are also going to be in the description box down below. So we're going to dive into this crystal right here, this flower agate. Which is going to be pile 1, and I will see the rest of you lovely souls at your pile. Hi beautiful souls that chose pile 1. Spirit is already communicating messages to me before I even turn on the camera. So if you chose this flower agate, welcome in. This is your reading. We'll put that right over there just so you can still see it in the frame. The first thing that I'm picking up for you, pile 1, wait, hold on. I want to mention one thing before we get started, guys. Make sure to check me out on TikTok. I do mini tarot readings over there. And you can also check me out on Instagram. And my spiritual shop is going to be linked down below. If you guys want to pick up a flower agate, we have a few in stock at the moment. But they will be going fast probably because everyone loves this stone. Okay, so the first thing I heard about how other people see you, they see you as a hard worker, Spirit was telling me. They see you as someone who is very hardworking, and it's like when you want to reach a goal, you're going to take the necessary steps that you need to take to reach that goal. I'm hearing Spirit just say like nothing gets in your way. Like when you're going after something, it's you against the world, okay? That was the first initial thing. I'm also hearing like a bonfire, so I don't know if you recently had a bonfire. Let me see where Spirit's going with this. I also feel like you're a very good people person is what I'm hearing. I think initially upon meeting you, people view you as someone who's very sociable and who is very easy to talk to. I'm hearing like a talk show host. Like you guys have a very natural way of just speaking to people, which is why I feel like people get the general sense that you connect well with people. I feel like it's very easy for you to connect to others. And upon meeting you, other people really see you as someone who may honestly be in the spotlight or who is just very good at, like, I'm hearing making their rounds. So I feel like you're the kind of person at a party who would kind of put yourself out there. I don't think you're scared to be seen, and I don't think that you are scared to show yourself. You definitely have like an entertainer type of energy that people pick up on. So we're gonna shuffle some tarot cards as well, and I'll keep getting channeled energy too. Okay. I'm hearing like you're of monetary value. So people also view you as like, I'm hearing like sponsorships, honestly. So I don't know if you sponsor brands or that's something that you're looking into. But I think people also perceive you as being very financially well off because of whatever career you're in. They definitely see you as being hardworking, and definitely money comes with that is what I'm instantly picking up on, okay? I'm also hearing that a lot of people like try to sabotage your career, or there is this undertone of like jealousy that I'm picking up on for you, pile one, where people will almost purposefully do things just to like sabotage you. Okay, so we have Justice in the reverse, I believe. Let me make sure. I never know, like, okay, so yeah, Justice in the reverse. We'll see what comes out. Okay, Justice in the reverse. We'll see how this ties into the energy. Okay, we also, wow, have this Star as well. So again, there is that energy of spotlight here. I think upon meeting you, you definitely have that vibrancy about you where, I don't know, people just instantly notice you when you walk in a room. Okay, we have the Star here, so you definitely shine the brightest, or at least that's what other people notice you as. I'm hearing you oftentimes look at your own reflection, because I do feel like this energy is within inside of you as well. It's not only that the outer appearance of you is sparkly and shiny, I think you show a lot of authenticity. I'm hearing you're branding yourself. Like, I do think that maybe you use your name as a brand, or there's something about social media here, which is probably the impression that people get because they've seen you probably on TikTok or other social media platforms. If you are not on social media though, I think you're either just a star in your particular career field, or maybe you just have that vibrancy about you where you're not afraid to be vulnerable and you're not afraid to show the world the real you. The Star definitely shows that authentic energy, and I don't think you're afraid to show that to people. And honestly, I think that's why a lot of people get jealous of you, because you're not afraid to be yourself and you're not afraid to show other people who you are. And I definitely think that people pick up on that energy when they see you. So, Spirit, how do other people see pile one? How do other people... Okay, we also have Death in the reverse. Okay. We also have the Sun. Okay, let's dive into these energies. And we also have the King of Cups. Okay, let's see. I'm hearing you're not afraid to speak your truth. And I feel like this Justice card in the reverse, I feel like sometimes people along the way are going to want to silence you. Okay, I feel like with this Death card, you're not afraid to make change, and I feel like this change has a lot to do with you speaking your truth. And so there is this energy with Justice in the reverse of like people wanting to silence you, because I do feel like you're very bold and you're very sparkly, especially with this Sun card here. I think people see you as being someone who is very, very happy. And I also think people see you as being very just emotionally balanced. Maybe you are in a relationship currently with this Sun card and you're just very emotionally happy and very emotionally fulfilled right now. I do want to clarify this Justice in the reverse, and I'm going to clarify all of these energies to see what else comes through for you, pile 1. So let's see. What is this Justice card in the reverse, Spirit? How do other people see pile 1? I'm hearing like you've known me for so long. Like, I think a lot of people are almost scared of your success, or a lot of other people are scared of what you're about to do in your life. I think you're about to do something very bold, or you're about to do something that's going to be very successful. And I'm almost wanting to say that there is this subconscious jealousy coming from other people, is what I'm picking up on. Because other people see the success. I think the success that you're achieving is starting to be recognized by other people on maybe a massive scale for some of you. Let's see, we have the Page of Swords. I definitely feel like a lot of people are watching you. A lot of people care about what you do, and I think a lot of people care about what you say. So we have the Page of Swords clarifying this Justice card. I feel like you guys just have a lot to say. I don't know, that's immediately what I'm getting. I don't know if you're going to be writing books, but there's this air energy that I'm picking up on with Justice and the Page of Swords. I think in your life, you've kind of grown as a person. I think initially, at the beginning of your life, you may have been scared to speak your truth, because this Justice card is giving me this energy of like you speaking your truth. And I think with the Page of Swords energy, people are seeing you step into your power. I think you used to be a page, but you're growing up a little bit. You're growing into your power, and you know, you're going to move from the page to the knight to the king or the queen. And I think eventually people know that you're going to fully step into your power, and people know that you're fully going to trust yourself. And when you fully trust yourself, there's no stopping you. And that's the energy that I was picking up at the beginning of the reading. People see this essence within you that you have what it takes to make it to the top, or you have what it takes to be the best, okay? And I feel like with this Death card energy, I feel like you're really transforming your life, and I feel like you're making a lot of big changes, and these changes are to make you happier. And people see that you're not afraid to make big changes and to make big transitions to do what makes you happy, okay? I think you're the ruler of your life. I think you are the ruler of your destiny, and people definitely pick this energy up around you. And so, yeah, I think there is some subconscious jealousy. Okay, what is this Star card, Spirit? Let's see what comes through. I'm hearing out of sight, out of mind. Spirit is telling me that you don't need to pay attention to what other people are saying to you. You just need to pave your own path, and don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Focus on you. Keep the focus on yourself, because that's how you're going to get to where you're going, pile 1. Let's see what this Star card represents in this reading. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I think I'm getting a strong energy. Okay, we have the Hermit. Okay, I totally know what this is. I think there was a period in your life maybe where you felt silenced, is what I'm getting with this Hermit energy. There was a period in your life where you took a step back, where you did a lot of soul searching, and you figured out who you were. You figured out what your truth was, and I think there's this energy of you're about to blossom, pile 1. And people can feel this, and people can see this within you, even if you don't think they can. There are a lot of people around you right now that see the success within you, and they know you are about to be unstoppable. People see you as being unstoppable and unwilling to give up. You guys face challenges with this energy of boldness, and you don't give up. You just have so much hope, and you have so much faith in what you're about to do in your life. This stone really resonates with this pile, because this stone talks all about blossoming into your full potential, and I feel like that's what you're currently going through. I think you might still be in the stages of this hermit mode where you're still trying to discover yourself, But I also am picking up this energy, pile one, that you're about to make a lot of big changes and big transitions. I don't think you've done it yet. With the death card in the reverse, it feels like this energy is all building up. There's this built up energy, and you are about to make some massive changes. What I'm picking up with the star card, this is someone who is new to showing themselves. This is the start of something new. The star card is an energy of step one. You're about to start something brand new, but you're going to blossom more and more as you go. So it's like, whatever you're doing in terms of career, or maybe this is just authentically speaking your truth with the Justice card here, it's gonna get easier and easier as you move forward. I think you've taken a lot of time to do some self-reflection, especially with this energy here of her being reflected in the river. I think you've really dug into who you are, and you're kind of ready to show the world the real you. The only advice that I would give you, pile one, is there's no need to rush into things. Make sure you're still giving yourself time to grow up. Make sure you're still giving yourself time to blossom. Spirit is just saying you don't have to be in full bloom just like in the snap of your fingers. I think you've planted the seed, and I think you're slowly growing into this beautiful flower that everyone knows you are going to eventually be. So how would I describe this energy of how other people see you? A success story. They know that you're going to be the one that changes things. They know that you're going to be the one that does something outside of the box. Other people see you as being, you know, that person with so much potential. Potential is the word here, and potential is what other people see in you. And to be honest, guys, I think you're going to have some very supportive people along the way, especially with this Sun card. You're going to have some people in your life that absolutely emotionally fulfill you with the King of Cups. There are going to be people in your life that give you everything and support you, but there's also going to be people along the way that try to undermine you and try to knock you off balance and try to knock you off course. And Spirit is just basically saying to not focus on those people. So let's see. Spirit is basically telling me what this Justice card in the reverse is, you preparing yourself to come out of hiding, and you preparing yourself to finally speak your truth. Because with the Hermit card here, I feel like you have been in hiding for quite some time, or you've been in the dark, especially with the Star card. Okay, there still is darkness on this card, but it almost, I'm getting like you're preparing something. I'm getting the vision of someone preparing to make a speech or preparing to do something really bold and really massive. So let's finish clarifying the spread here, and we also are going to dive into some oracle cards as well. Let's see, Spirit, how do other people see pile one? How do other people see pile one? Let's see, what is this Death card here? Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like people just know that you're going to make something of yourself. I think sometimes you're going to feel lonely, especially with this Five of Pentacles. And honestly, I kind of feel like that's just because other people don't have what it takes sometimes to do the things that you're going to do in your life. And so it is that energy of it's lonely at the top, but you're going to have a few good committed relationships in your life, and Spirit just wants you to focus on the good relationships, not the people trying to bring you down. Because it does feel like you're going to have a lot of support. But it's like almost this energy, Spirit is just telling me not everyone is going to be your best friend. They're going to see the power that you hold within yourself. People see it all the time. Even if you don't know that, instantly when people see you guys, they see like the power that you hold within yourself. It's honestly so freaking amazing. And I think little by little, you're starting to see this power within yourself. Is what I'm kind of getting. So let's clarify this Sun card as well. Let's see, Spirit, what's going on with this Sun card here? I think you guys are really climbing your way up to the top. I'm really, really strongly picking up on that energy. Okay, let's see. We have the Fool in the reverse. Wow, this is so awesome. You're about to make a really big leap of faith. It's coming. It's on the way. Be patient with yourself. Okay, make sure you feel good about it. But there's about to be a lot of massive changes in your life. There's about to be a lot of new beginnings, and people know this. People know this. They see the potential within you, okay? What is this King of Cups here? Excuse me. What is this King of Cups here for, Spirit? What is this King of Cups here for? Okay, we have the Strength card in the reverse. Okay, when that card just fell out, I instantly heard like the saying, I just heard Dory from like Finding Nemo. You know what you gotta do? Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do you do? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. And the Spirit is saying when you don't feel strong, know that you do have, I do feel like you have support. Whether this be your family or if this is just your spirit guide team and your ancestors, guys. With this Five of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm almost getting sometimes it may feel like you're completely alone, but you have to know, I'm getting this very strongly, that you do have people that emotionally support you, and you do have people that you can go to and talk to. I think sometimes you feel like you have to do it all alone, because I think oftentimes you guys just put in so much effort and you kind of see yourself as like an outcast, because I don't know, I think sometimes it's not that you think you're better than other people, but I think you think that you're the only one willing to put in as much work as you do, and maybe that's true, but you also need to know that not everyone is out to get you, and not everyone wants to see you fail. I think sometimes you get in this mindset of everyone wants to see me fail, everyone wants to, you know, push me away and not see me succeed. And so there is this lone wolf energy that I'm picking up from you, Pile 1, and other people see that. They see like that lone wolf energy, someone who's gonna keep going after what they want, and they see that you're going to strive for success. But I'm hearing like the gold medal, like you're honestly like an Olympic athlete striving for that gold medal. But you have to know, Spirit just really wants me to tell you, you do have support, and there's going to be so much support along the way. I'm strongly picking that up, guys, with this energy here. Is like, you have to know that you're supported. And know too that I'm getting, when you do speak your truth, you're going to rally people around you, and you're going to have the support of others. So although it may be scary to speak your truth, and although it may be easier to hide in the dark, you have to know that when you do speak your truth, you're going to help other people speak their truth, and you're going to have the support of other people. So I'm going to get some cards from 2 different oracle decks. This was honestly such an awesome read. I love this energy. Okay, so I'm hearing like a corset. Maybe you guys wear corsets or something like that. Or maybe there's just something about your image, like you have to be appealing to the eye. We'll see. Let's see what Spirit brings through. I'm hearing like va-va-voom, like maybe there's like sex appeal here or something like that. I'm not sure. I feel like someone will know what I'm talking about. Or maybe you feel like you're going to receive judgment for like the work that you do. But I think you're, for some of, I don't know, this is just a message coming through. Is like you feel good in your own skin. So like don't let other people like critique you. Like I'm getting like don't listen to the critics. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear that. So we have the Wind Fairy. We have thoughts, words. Yeah. Thoughts and words. You guys are about to speak up. You're about to speak your thoughts. You're about to speak what has been inside of your head for so long. And maybe people just see you as being very talkative, okay? Not afraid to speak your mind, not afraid to speak up for injustices. Just picked up that energy as well. People also see you as a social justice warrior who is not afraid to speak up for injustice and people that are not being treated fairly, okay? So I think people really see you as being very powerful and just standing in your truth. And for some of you, standing in the spotlight for a massive audience. Okay, so let's see what else we have. We also have the Mystery. Okay, so I want to dive into this energy because there is also something else that I'm picking up on. I think sometimes people make an assumption that you don't want to talk to them because I do feel like you're someone who keeps to themselves. Like, people are okay with like watching you from a distance, but there's also this intimidating energy, I feel like, or I'm not sure what it is, but it's this energy of other people feeling like you don't want to talk to them. So Spirit's saying, like, speak up for yourself. Like, if you want to talk to someone, reach out to them, because I do feel like sometimes some people are intimidated by you because you guys set very firm boundaries. I feel like you guys have like not secrets, but you keep a lot of things to yourself. And although you do authentically speak up, I think there's like this separatism of like, you almost kind of like separate yourself from other people. And, you know, it is kind of a mystery to get to know you. I do feel like it is a little bit hard for people to really get to know you because your focus is elsewhere. I don't think you guys put a lot of focus on relationships. I don't think you guys put a lot of focus on getting to know people. People kind of see you as the career-oriented person that doesn't want a social life, but I don't think that's true at all. I think people are just a little scared to get to know you because, again, your focus is definitely on like soul purpose kind of energy. So let's see what other oracle card we can shuffle out of this deck right here. I'm hearing like a once in a lifetime chance. I think whatever you're going after, it's like you feel like it's this once in a lifetime chance, so you feel like you don't really have time for relationships. Okay, we have music, poetry, the enchantment of storytelling. So maybe you guys are writers, maybe you are musicians. This is definitely just like an artistry card. So maybe people listen to your music, they read your poetry, they look at your drawings online. You definitely are very creative. You definitely have a lot to share with the world. I think, honestly, once you guys achieve these dreams that you're going after, it's like you guys are not going to have a huge social life. You're not going to have a lot of friends, but I don't think you ever intended to want a bunch of friends. You're almost going to have a few committed people in your life, and I think you're perfectly fine with that. I'm hearing like a rugby tournament, like rugby. So maybe you play sports. I'm also hearing like the Bruno Mars song, like Just the Way You Are, like you're beautiful just the way you are. I think maybe there's a lot of self-acceptance within Pile 1 and maybe helping other people accept themselves. I think you guys sometimes get fear that you're not going to find the one, or you're not going to find the love of your life. And I think you see a lot of other people focused on love and focused on relationships. But Spirit wants you to know that there is a particular soulmate, there is a particular person that is going to show up in your life at exactly the right time. And I think a lot of people are going to get jealous of this relationship that you're in because you never really had to work hard for it. I really feel like love is going to happen very naturally for you guys. We have doubt in the reverse. I think you guys are getting over a lot of self-doubt. But what I want you to know is people don't see this doubt within you. They see your potential. They see how successful you're going to be. I think this is a lot of inner doubt that you guys experience that maybe people wouldn't know about you. But I don't think you like to reveal that part of yourself because you think that if you reveal these doubts that you have about yourself, that it makes you weak, and people don't see you as a weak person. Look at this strength card in the reverse. People see you as being strong. This is how you feel sometimes, as being weak, but people see you as a powerhouse. They see you as being very strong and able to accomplish anything that you put your mind to, but maybe you don't always feel that within yourself. Let's get one more of these cards. We have worry in the reverse. I think maybe you're also getting over a lot of overthinking and a lot of second guessing and a lot of worry. But as I said, people don't see you as that. They see you as someone who trusts themselves, who never doubts themselves, and who is going to make it to the top. So I think you guys will get through these feelings of doubt and worry. I think it's all a part of the process, and we all go through it, including myself. So, wow, what a reading. What a reading. I think the big message here is what I'm saying, is what I'm feeling is like, it's okay to let people in. I think you guys are scared to let people into your heart. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's because you want to protect what you're going after, if you want to protect your dreams. But I also think maybe in the past you've been hurt very badly. And so initially you like to show people this secretive, mysterious energy about you. You kind of like to stay in this hermit mode because I'm hearing you're trying to leave a legacy. Okay, pile one. So if you guys want to check out the flower agate, we do have a few in stock on my shop. I actually just restocked them. I love this crystal so much, and I after doing your entire reading, I think this crystal is going to help you get over some of that self-doubt that you've been experiencing, some of that worry, and I think this stone is really going to help you bloom into your full potential. Okay, pile one. So let me know if that resonated. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 2, or the Rainbow Moonstone Crystal. Welcome in, guys. This is your reading. We're going to put that right there so we can still see it. And today we're going to be diving into how other people see you. Remember, guys, this doesn't dictate how you feel about yourself or how you see yourself. This is simply how other people view you. And remember, this is general, so not everything is going to resonate specifically for you. Before we get started, make sure to check me out on TikTok. I'm doing mini tarot readings over there, and also make sure to check me out on Instagram. Okay? Guys, I'm immediately getting this energy of people like don't take you seriously, okay? They kind of, I'm hearing like a laughing stock or like a joke, like there's this energy of like people not taking you seriously, or people thinking that you can't make it, or people thinking that you're not gonna do great things in your life, okay? We're gonna dive deeper into this energy. You guys could have come from like a family that didn't have a whole lot of money, and like people, you may have grown up and like people just like always underestimated you. Like maybe in school you felt like you weren't the smartest, and then you went on to do these amazing things. Like, I don't think this is true to who you are. This says more about other people. I just want you guys to know that. It's like, people may underestimate you, but they're just projecting because they underestimate themselves. I actually don't think you underestimate yourself as much as other people see you as underestimating yourself, okay? I'm hearing like you can't keep giving into these people. I think maybe people view you as being a failure, or view you as being not very victorious. Or like, yeah, there's this energy around like, people see you as like failing. Like I keep having the vision of people laughing at you. I don't like this energy of other people that I'm tuning into. It doesn't have anything to do with you. We're gonna see what comes through in the cards as well. Pile 2, Spirit. How do people see pile 2? The Star in the reverse. Yeah, they don't see you as being like a bright light, or they don't see you as being anything worthy of paying attention to. Maybe you felt a lot of your life you weren't paid attention to, or maybe you felt a lot of your life you weren't listened to, okay? I think maybe you could just be trying to show the wrong people. Because what I want to tell you guys, because I feel like maybe some of you are feeling this right now, is like, you're beautiful inside and out, and you have so much to offer the world. You just have to show up. You just have to show the world who you truly are, and you can't let other people dim your light, because with this Star card in the reverse, I feel like you're letting these people dim your light a little bit. I think you might be listening to these people. You might be listening to the critics. You guys are like a Cinderella story. You guys are like rags to riches. This is the energy that I'm picking up from you. You're the kind of person that everyone doubted. And then look at where you are. You know what I'm saying? How do other people see pile 2? Let's see, this card fell out. We have the 9 of Swords. I think a lot of people see you as getting in your own way. I think you might be incredibly anxious people, or you might have like mental health like issues. I do too, obviously. I think we all have a certain element, so I'm not singling you out. Went through a major part of my life where I had like really bad panic attacks and didn't want to go out of the house. So I'm here with you guys. I'm sending my support your way. But I think sometimes you guys think that all you're going to be is your pain. Like other people see you as just, oh, the person with anxiety or the person with depression. So I don't know how this resonates for you, but people see you as that person that gives up, that doesn't have what it takes to push past the limitations that life puts upon you. People see you as like a failure sometimes. Let's see, we have the Empress in the reverse. Wow. I think people see you as being like, I don't know, like I think people, I don't want to say, like I don't know, I feel, I'm gonna do a huge speech about how you should love yourself and how amazing you are. What I'm about to say is other people's opinions, and I think there are people that are around you that are not very supportive of you and that don't get you and don't understand you. I feel like you've always felt like a black sheep. I feel like you've always felt like you haven't been seen by the people around you, and people have always doubted you, have always doubted what you're capable of. With the Empress in the reverse, there is this feeling of people thinking that you're worthless or you have nothing to give to the world. But let me tell you how wrong they are, because you guys are so amazing and I can see it. And with the Chariot card here, there's so much potential within you. I think you guys need to watch pile 1 as well, is what I'm kind of picking up on. I don't think you're exactly like pile 1, but you have the potential to go after your dreams and you have the potential to get what you want. But I think maybe growing up, I'm getting a lot of childhood energy. People just always like underestimated you. And I'm not sure why that is. With the Chariot card here, I am getting like people think that you're very, very sensitive. People think that they hurt your feelings very, very easily. It's like crybaby, like they think you're like a little crybaby is kind of what I'm picking up on. And I don't think that's what it is. I think you guys are just super powerful empaths that have a badass energy about you. You're an empath, okay? I think growing up you never realized you were an empath, and so you were very sensitive is what I'm getting with this Nine of Swords energy. People see you as being very, very sensitive. I'm also hearing though that you're very outspoken. Like I feel like you have a lot to say, but you feel like no one's listening when you're speaking. Let's see. I feel like a lot of your life you have been motivated by proving people wrong. But the only problem that I'm getting with that is like, guys, I want you to go after your goals, not to prove to someone else how good you are, but because you want to go after them and to just show yourself that like you're more than the words that other people label you as. Because I feel like a lot of people label you and just throw you to the side, okay? But I do feel like there's something inside of you, there's this spark inside of you that is going to come out to the world, and there's this spark inside of you that you're going to show the world. And I think you're going to be very successful, okay, with the Chariot card here. I think you have had a lot of limitations put upon you as a child. So I'm not sure if there was a rough childhood for you. And with the Empress card in the reverse, this can talk about a mother presence not being in your life the way that she needed to be in your life. Okay, so I'm not sure how that resonates. But I want you to know, pile 1 is that, not pile 1, pile 2, I'm sorry. I want you to know that you are more than your pain. You are more than your anxiety. You are more than your depression, okay? That may be a little sliver of you. That is your human body. We all go through it. I have anxiety too, but I think what you need to realize is that you're more than your anxiety. You're more than the limitations that other people have put upon you, and you're more than the limitations that you have put upon yourself. Because I think sometimes you guys doubt yourself. And I don't like that. I don't like that you doubt yourself. I want to reach over and give you a massive hug, because the world isn't made for people like you sometimes. People are too harsh to you. They don't respect your sensitivity. They don't respect the beautiful heart that you have. You just love people a lot, okay? And I think you get hurt a lot by other people, is what I'm picking up on. I think you are a starseed. You are a being of light. You are a very sensitive soul that is trying to make it in a world full of hatred and full of like really, really bad energies sometimes, okay? So I'm gonna clarify these energies as well, Spirit. So, and I'm also gonna see if I can get any more intuitive energies. You also, I'm getting like, your family never took you seriously. I don't know why. Like, you feel like you're the laughing stock of your family sometimes. Like, your family never thought you were going to be anything great. It's like people just push you to the side. Like, you feel like no one pays attention to you. And sometimes I feel it's not that nobody pays attention to you. It's almost like you're with the wrong crowd of people. And maybe this is your family. I don't care if they're blood. They just might not be right for you. But there's people out there that are going to get you and that are going to understand you. So I also want to say, just because a few people don't get who you are, and just because a few people underestimate you, that doesn't mean that there are not people out there that are going to fully and 100% support you in your dreams. Let's see, what is this star card in the reverse? What is this star card in the reverse? We have the Devil. Okay. What is this Nine of Swords? Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like people think you lack stability within yourself. People think that you're not very financially well off. I think a lot of people think that you're not very financially well off. I think a lot of people see this lack of stability within yourself. I want to clarify this Devil card because I'm not quite sure what is being brought through there. Let's see. What is this Empress? We'll do the Empress first. Oh, wow. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse as well. People don't think you're good enough to receive opportunity. People don't think that you're good enough to, I don't know, do what other people are doing. It's like, I almost want to say that like your whole life you felt like, I don't know, that you weren't good enough to do what other people were doing, because I feel like there were a lot of limitations that were put upon you at a very young age that maybe you never realized were put upon you. Okay, and I feel like a lot of this anxiety is coming from like you never being able to be yourself. You were always told to shut up. You're too sensitive, to just be quiet, play by the rules. It's like you just probably grew up in a family that just didn't get who you were and didn't get your purpose. And honestly, I feel like this Devil card has a lot to do with the self-limiting beliefs that you guys have. But I feel like a lot of people place these upon you. I feel like it's a lot of outer influence, okay? So let me see what this Chariot card is here real quick. How do other people see pile 2? What does the Chariot represent? Queen of Cups. Yes, you guys are highly intuitive, very, very sensitive. I honestly want to say that you guys could be mediums, you could be psychics or intuitive workers. Definitely picking up on that energy strong, but it's like you grew up maybe. It's like you never understood this about yourself. You always looked at yourself and said, what's wrong with me? Something's wrong with me. Because I feel like everyone always saw you as the person with issues, or the person that had something wrong with them that wasn't right. Okay, but what you're starting to realize is that you're just more sensitive than other people. You're more intuitive than other people. So you just pick up on energies more easily than other people. So it's not that you yourself are sensitive, you're just able to pick up on energies so easily. So probably a lot of your life, you were just picking up on everyone's baggage and you just had no idea that you were doing it. There is also this energy of just I keep saying the same thing, I feel like, of people just feeling like you don't have what it takes. Like with the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, people don't feel like you can build finances for yourself. People don't take you seriously, and maybe they don't take the job that you're doing seriously. Like they don't think that the career that you're in is going to be able to make you financially stable and financially well off. But I think they're very, very wrong. With the Chariot card here, this is all that's happening for you. Like your life is going to move forward and you are going to be very successful. Don't listen to these self-limiting beliefs that I feel other people placed upon you. Okay? Spirit just keeps giving me the reference that you're just like a super sensitive soul that's growing up in a world that's very, very harsh. Okay? That's what I want you guys to know, is you're not the problem. Okay? You're not the problem. I think a lot of times you always thought that you were the problem, okay? Or that it was your fault, okay? Or you blame yourself. I want to say that there's trouble with your mom. Like, this is not going to be for all of you. Like, a lot of people comment and are like, that doesn't resonate for me. Well, it is a general reading, so take it how it resonates. We have the dog. Maybe you guys have a really big connection with dogs. Maybe you have a really big connection with animals, because animals are the only ones that are just kind of easier to deal with. It's like humans are so complicated and dogs are just a little bit easier to deal with. But I feel like this is you. You're loyal, you're sincere, and you feed people with this unconditional love. And people just like don't know how to give that love back to you. They don't know how to give that love back to you. Your heart space just has so much more to give than other people. I feel like the right people are going to see this loyalty within you. I feel like the right people are going to see how much you have to offer the world, okay? Because everyone loves dogs, and everyone's going to love you. I think, I want to say that your family or the people around you saw this within you. They see how loving you are, and they almost kind of like to bully you on purpose, or like to pick on you on purpose because they know you're a little bit more sensitive. But I promise, guys, you're going to find the right people that know how to support you and that know how to support your heart, okay? Wow, we have the bee. Guys, sweet like honey, like literally, like you are so sweet. I feel like you have such a sweet, soft, sensitive kind of personality to you. And I think people know this about you, and I think they pick on you, or they bully you, or they try to almost make you act out in anger, or they make you cry on purpose because they know that they can. And I feel like a lot of this energy, guys, though, is like you can't let these people get you down. You can't let these people tear you apart. You have to build more stability within yourself. You have to realize how good you truly are, and you have to realize that nothing is wrong with you and that it's not your problem, it's theirs, okay? So, let's get some more oracle cards and any more messages from Spirit. I am always open to channeled energies. I think you guys need to work on loving yourself a little bit more. I think you're incredibly hard on yourself as well. We have friendship in the reverse. Maybe a lot of you feel like you lack friends. Okay, maybe that's something that you're struggling with right now. Feeling like you don't have friends. Feeling like no one understands you. And I think a lot of people see you as being the outcast or not having a lot of support. We also have health in the reverse. Maybe this is detrimental to your health. Like, I think you guys need to be careful in terms of your health, because I think you take on so much emotional baggage that you are not recognizing that it is kind of detrimental to your health, is what I'm getting for some of you. Let's see. I want to get one more. We have denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. I think you guys have denied yourself the right to live the life that you want. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself, because I think a lot I think you've put a lot of blame on yourself. I don't know why I'm getting that. I see a very broken energy, okay? I want to see if I can get any more channeled messages to leave you guys with something a little bit more positive and uplifting. I'm hearing like, of course you're gonna leave me. Like you feel like everyone just leaves. You feel like you can't trust anyone. Okay, what do you want to say to them, Spirit? Any advice? You guys are just gonna have to, I don't know, I think you need to listen to pile 1. I'm not gonna lie. You can't keep running, I feel like, from your problems. It's time to address this. You can't keep being, I feel like sometimes you guys can fall into victimhood mentality, which I'm not denying that you aren't a victim. Okay, that's not what I'm saying, but I think that's all you see yourself as. There's this energy of like, all you see yourself as is like your pain and your trauma, and you feel like look at the imagery. I'm really focused on this imagery. Like you feel like the past is always gonna come chasing after you. You feel like these self-limiting beliefs, look, the devil, there's a devil right there. You feel like that devil is always gonna come chasing after you and that you're never gonna be able to get away from it. But you can make the decision to not let these things affect you. You just have to acknowledge them. So I hope that made sense. Wow, what a reading. I know that was deep, guys. I'm telling you, all my readings always get really, really deep. Okay, I think you guys are figuring yourself out a little bit. And I know this was a reading about how other people see you, but it felt like you needed the other message as well. You guys know I'm not gonna just leave you with no advice, okay? I'm gonna go in depth and I'm gonna figure out what Spirit wants you to know. So let me just see if there's any last messages that I can channel through from Spirit. I almost want to say that although it may seem hard right now, Spirit really, really wants you to have faith. And like Spirit really wants to say that like things are going to get better and that you will learn how to love yourself if that's been troubling. Okay, and that you will find friends that will support you the way that you need to be supported, because I feel like you've felt so lonely your whole life because people didn't know how to treat you because you're such a sensitive soul. People didn't know that, okay? Or maybe they knew it and just didn't care. So let me know, pile 2, if that resonated for you. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'm gonna go to move on to pile 3. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 3 or this citrine crystal cluster. If you chose this right here, welcome in, guys. So we're gonna be seeing how other people see you. Remember, guys, this is a general reading. And also remember, this is not how you see yourself. This is how other people view you. So before we get started, make sure to check me out on TikTok and Instagram. They're gonna be linked down below. I'm doing little mini tarot readings over on TikTok, so would be very grateful if you would follow me over there, and also consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Spirit, pile 3. How do other people see pile 3, please? How do other people see? I just heard vacancy. Okay, something about your heart being very open is what I'm hearing. Very available. Maybe some of you just went through a recent breakup or something like that. Okay, we have the Chariot in the reverse. Interesting. How do other people see pile 3? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. We also have the 7 of Wands. I'm already kind of getting a little storyline for you guys. And we also have the Knight of Cups. Okay, I feel like some of you could have recently gone through a death, okay, is what I'm immediately hearing. Like people are wanting to offer you their condolences, but other people are definitely seeing you going through a very challenging time right now. I feel like there is something going on in your life that is very emotionally difficult. Okay, I'm kind of almost getting this energy is like what's currently going on and how people are currently viewing you. I feel like a lot of people are almost coming for your rescue in a way, or they're offering you their support, or they're offering you their love, because you're definitely going through a little bit of a hardship right now. I feel like some of you lost your job with this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. You're going through some financial issues right now. It feels like an emotional challenge. With the Chariot in the reverse, it definitely feels like something halted your life right now. But people see you as someone who has a lot of strength. So maybe this isn't currently going on right now. Maybe you're just someone who has been through a shit ton of hardships, but you've always managed to make it out on top, or you've always managed to not give up. Because with the Seven of Wands energy, people definitely just see you as someone who never gives up, regardless of what happens in their life. And for some reason, I'm picking up this strong energy for pile 3 that you have been through a lot of hardship and people are feeling sorry for you. They're feeling sorry for you is what I'm picking up on, but I don't know if you like people to feel sorry for you. I feel like you've always been very, very independent, especially with this Queen of Pentacles. You've always, made your own money, made your own success, but it feels like you're in a time of need is what I'm getting. Like there's something, like you need something from other people almost, or you need other people's support because maybe you feel like you can't do it alone right now. And I definitely feel like people see you as someone who is very vulnerable right now and who is very worn down. And so with this Knight of Cups energy, I almost feel like people are trying to be extra nice to you, or they're trying to offer their support to you right now because they definitely feel like you need it. Okay, let's see. What is the Chariot energy? Something that I was also, we had the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's something that okay, let's see. Before I make assumptions, I want to get the rest of the cards. What is this Queen of Pentacles energy? We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. I feel like something suddenly stopped your growth, or something suddenly like halted your life. And maybe this is like the story of your life. Maybe there's something very significant like that happened in your life. I'm almost getting there could have been a very significant death when you were a child, and you had to grow up very quickly, or yeah, there's something here about having to grow up very quickly, having to step into a career very quickly. Maybe you had to support your family, and so you didn't really have a chance to be a kid. You didn't really have a chance to play around. People definitely see you as someone who is very wounded, okay? You are seen as someone who is very, very wounded, and someone who may have had to grow up very quickly. I almost feel like some of you didn't get the chance to have like a regular childhood. I feel like some of you maybe were pushed straight into work because you had to support your family. And it almost feels like, what am I wanting to say? Spirit, can you be a little more clear with this? I'm trying to see what this energy is. I almost feel like you guys are almost ready to give up. Is what I'm picking up on your side of things. Like you're tired of always being focused. Maybe you've always been the person to focus on school, focus on career, focus on your path. You want to halt something. I don't know, it's like you don't want to invest any more of your energy into whatever you're focused on. You just want some time to yourself, or you just want some time to focus on something other than career, or other than money, or other than school, or something like that. Okay, let me know if this is resonating. Let's see, what is the Seven of Wands energy, Spirit? How do other people see? I just get an incredible amount of sadness coming from you. Okay, we also have Judgment in the reverse. I feel like you need the support of other people right now. Okay? Maybe you feel like you're lacking judgment right now in your life and people really want to be a guiding light for you, or they really want to help you out. Okay, with Judgment here, it feels like people want to come to your rescue, and it feels like people want to help you out of a difficult situation. What is the Knight of Cups for pile 3? Okay, we have the Fool. I feel like some of you are about to change something up in your life. I feel like some of you are about to take a different course of action. I feel like maybe some of you have had this sudden soul calling, or there's something that you feel really, really guided to do. It feels like you're almost putting an entire life that you used to live behind you. And it's not that you necessarily need people's support, you just need to be alone right now, okay? I almost feel like people are trying to support you, but right now you just need to be alone, because I feel like you've had this sudden epiphany, this sudden awakening, which is triggering this new beginning in your life. And so maybe people are making an assumption that you are sad and you lost your job and you're out of the loop, but really it's because you're turning your life in a new direction. But I think the energy of how other people are seeing you is that you are very stuck, very out of balance, not sure what to do next, but it's like you feel like you finally figured out your soul calling. You're feeling like you finally figured out where you're meant to show up in the world, okay? It feels like you guys have had some sudden epiphanies that people are unaware of. And so it's like you're about to start something new and people are going to be like, wait, what are you doing? It's almost like this thing that you're about to do, people are just like unaware of it. I feel like people are about to be very surprised by you, or people are about to be very shocked. You're about to do something very shocking or very surprising. I want to get a few more tarot here. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like some of you left a job or something like that. Or you left a current place of work, or you made a sudden move. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You've left some sort of career because you were tired of investing all your energy into it. With the Seven of Pentacles, it could definitely talk about, I'm hearing being significant in another career field. Being significant in another career field. So I think where you used to place your energy is now being shifted. For example, maybe you used to be an accountant and now you're becoming a psychic, that kind of thing. And I think people feel like you're lost. Like from an outside perspective, you seem very lost because of all these big changes that you're making all of the sudden. I feel like you guys have made very snappy changes in your life, or things have just changed very abruptly. But I'm strongly feeling it's because you want to invest your time and energy into something different. You want to invest your time and energy into something new. So it's almost like you've pulled the plug on a current project. You guys shake things up, okay? You guys do it your way. You guys have shaken something up. I don't know what this is. It's like you have completely shifted energy. You have taken back control of your life. I want to say for some of you, you were incredibly unhappy in a career. And it's like you were always that unhappy person and you were always doing that job that you didn't like. And so one day you woke up and just decided, you know what? I'm going to have this new beginning. It's going to involve my soul purpose. And I'm going to start investing my time and energy into something new because I don't like where I'm at, okay? It feels like Spirit is just saying like you're shaking things up and people are just gonna be shocked by this, okay? And so you're gonna get a lot of people asking you, are you okay? Do you need support? But actually you're doing better than you ever have. Because from an outside perspective, it looks like your life is in shambles. People are like, think that you're crazy, you're in shambles, you're all over the place, you're unorganized. But in reality, you know exactly what you're about to do, and you have this calling that you're about to go after, okay? Interesting. I was not quite sure what this energy was, and then all the messages just started flowing through. So I think people, it's like, it's not that they underestimate you, they're just, they don't know you, okay? Your mind works differently. You do things very abruptly, you make sudden changes, and I think sometimes people are just very, very shocked by you and the choices that you make. So I want to get some oracle cards as well for pile 3. This was an interesting reading, very, very interesting. Let's see. Wow. Okay, we have feelings and emotions. We have the water fairy. So maybe you guys are just getting more in touch with your feelings. Maybe you used to do something that didn't emotionally fulfill you. And so now you're trying to do something that actually fulfills you on an emotional level. We also have the Wasp. Anger, retaliation, and jealousy. Okay, give me a moment, guys, because I'm trying to see what Spirit wants to say here. I'm going to get one more oracle. Letting go. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're letting go of something. Maybe it's something emotional. Maybe it's a relationship. You're definitely walking away from something. I'm trying to pinpoint what this is. I'm going to say everything that I'm feeling. Some of you are walking away from a relationship. Maybe you're walking away from a job and a relationship. You're tired of being treated badly, is what I'm getting for some of you. You're tired of being treated like shit, honestly. And so you're letting go of certain relationships because you're finally honoring the way that you feel. So that's why I'm saying it could be a relationship, because it could be people are treating you badly, or maybe it's this job that is constantly making you tired. And so you're finally honoring your feelings and you're like, I don't want to do this anymore. And so from an outside perspective, it looks like you're retaliating, but you're actually just doing something that you've always wanted to do. You just never had the courage to do it. But people definitely are seeing you let go of something very, very significant in your life. It's going to be different for all of you because it is general, but you guys are letting go of some very significant things. You're letting go of significant relationships. You're letting go of things that used to have significance to you because you're building something new, okay? You're building a new life for yourself. So, what do other people see pile 3 as? What do other people see pile 3 as? What did I say? Purpose. I know what I'm here to do. People are going to see you come into this sudden awakening. People are going to see you come into this sudden, energy of self-esteem and this sudden energy of finally knowing what your soul came here to do. There's a big, big spiritual awakening that is taking place within you. And I think people are going to want to... How am I trying to explain this energy? I feel like pile number 3, you'll understand what I'm saying. It's like this energy of it's not that people underestimate you, they just don't understand you completely. I feel like you guys will get these sudden ideas and just you'll take these huge leap of faiths, and it's like people are so confused by you because you do things so suddenly. It's like 1 minute you were doing this, and then the next minute you're over here doing this, and people are just so confused by you. It's not like they're jealous of you or anything. They're just so interested and intrigued by you because you make all these sudden decisions that are just so out of the box. But I think it's because you guys just fully surrender and trust your intuition is what I'm picking up from this energy. Wow. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, is there anything else here for pile 3? I think you're one of those people that very much goes with the flow, is what I'm also picking up on. I think a lot of challenging things have happened in your life, pile 3, but you've managed to get yourself right back up and keep going. It does not matter what life throws at you with the 7 of Wands. You don't give up. You literally don't give up. You're gonna keep trying and you're gonna keep moving forward. And I think that is such an awesome energy to be in. It's almost like if one thing doesn't work out in your life, you don't freak out. You just try something different. So, is there anything else, Spirit, for pile number 3? There's going to be a sudden surge of energy. I feel like you guys are going to have an epiphany, a particular idea. Spirit is showing this as you get an idea and then a bunch of stuff changes afterwards. Your entire life is about to change. Everything is going to look different. And it's people around you are going to suddenly see you move to another city. People around you are going to suddenly see you move in another relationship, move to another job. It's just going to be all so new to everyone around you, okay? That's the best way that I feel like I can describe this energy. I don't know how else to explain it. And it's like you're not asking for anyone else's permission. You're just like, nope, I'm doing this for me. Okay, pile 3. So rock on, keep doing whatever you're doing. Go after your dreams, go after that purpose, because I feel really, really good energy coming from you. I feel a very inspired energy, and I feel like you are finally gonna follow your soul's purpose and your calling. Okay, pile 3? So let me know if that resonated. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I'm gonna go to move on to pile number 4. Hi, beautiful souls that chose pile 4 or this selenite tower. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, beautiful souls. So before we get started, guys, I just want to mention that my TikTok is going to be linked down below. I'm making mini tarot card readings over on TikTok. And my Instagram is going to be linked down below if you guys want to check me out on other platforms. Make sure to check out the description box. And if you are looking to pick up a selenite tower, you can check out my spiritual shop. I sell healing crystals and spiritual items. So yeah, definitely check that out. That's going to be linked down below. So we're going to dive in today into your reading. We're going to be using a combination of tarot and my intuition to bring through the most clear and accurate message for you guys. Now remember, this is a general reading, so all the messages may not resonate with you, and that's perfectly fine. Also, I want to let you guys know that this is how other people see you, not how you see yourself. So if there's anything that you're like, I don't see myself like that, it's just because this is like how someone else is viewing you, okay? So, beautiful. Let's jump right in, Spirit, to pile 4. We're going to shuffle tarot first. Okay, Spirit, pile 4. How is pile 4 seen by other people? I'm hearing, I'm working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. So maybe you guys have a 9 to 5. We have these 6 of Swords in the reverse. So people are definitely picking up on that you feel stuck right now in a challenging situation. It's like people feel like you're not able to see the light at the end of the tunnel right now. They feel like you're trapped or stuck in something that you don't want to be stuck in. Let's see what this is. Hence 9 to 5. Maybe it's a job that you are just not feeling, pile 4. Pile 4. Okay, we have the Hierophant. It's just weird because it's like, look at the imagery. It's like someone who is all tied up. You're definitely in a situation right now, or this is how other people are seeing it, of like, you are having to have a lot of faith right now, okay? I think people definitely see you as being very strong, very faithful, because I feel like whatever shit you're going through, people like kind of assume that you would have given up by now. We also have the Justice card. So people see you as someone who always feels like things are going to balance back out. I think things sometimes can get very, very rocky for you, pile 4, and people definitely see that. They definitely see the shakiness, the things that go on in your life that seem very challenging, but they view you as being a very strong person who has such faith in their life and who has such faith in their path and their destiny that everything will eventually balance back out. Even if right now it doesn't look good on the outside, people know that you just have this sense about you, this will to never give up, and you guys have an incredible amount of faith. I think you guys might be quite religious. I think people see you as being quite religious or just very, very spiritual. With Justice coming out, you guys could work in like the field of justice and the field of law. But yeah, so let's see. How do people see you? Let's see. Pile 4, please, Spirit. How do people see pile 4? Very optimistic. Yeah, you're a very, very optimistic person. Again, with this 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, there's a lot of things that are out of your control right now, but you guys seem to be very, I'm hearing like appealing. You guys have this sense about you where you always seem very put together. People see you as being very, very put together. In the background, though, I think you guys go through a lot of stress. I think you might have a very stressful job here with the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. You have a lot of responsibility, a lot that is on your plate. But I'm also picking up for some of you that maybe people wouldn't know this about you because you come across as being so well put together. But I'm hearing that people know that you're struggling inside. Okay, so I almost want to say like the act is over. Like you don't have to be strong right now. Like if you're going through challenging moments, it's okay to give up a little bit. It's okay to call for help. It's okay to call for support. I think people see you as being a very independent person who kind of always does things on their own, but it definitely feels like it's getting a little bit challenging for you. I feel like you guys, as much as you like to appear that you are very optimistic, I think you're becoming a little bit pessimistic. You are losing a little bit of faith, a little bit. Or people just assume that you would have lost faith by now. So what is the Six of Swords energy, Spirit? What is the Six of Swords energy? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, as well as the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So again, Ten of Cups, people think that you have a very perfect home life. People think that you are very emotionally fulfilled, and people definitely make an assumption that your life is moving in the right direction, regardless of, hold on, what is Spirit trying to say? I feel like almost this energy of like, you're not happy right now. It doesn't feel like you're making the progress that you want to make. It doesn't feel like you're necessarily where you want to be. It doesn't feel like you're moving in the direction that you want to be, especially with the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords here. I think you want to be somewhere different, whether that be a different location. Maybe you want to be in a different relationship. Maybe your marriage isn't as happy as people see it. I am getting for some of you that you are married or you are in a relationship that you don't want to be in. These skeletons here are giving me the energy of like skeletons in the closet. Like I feel like you guys are very secretive, is what I'm getting. Because with the Justice card here, I do think people kind of make this assumption that your life is like perfectly balanced, perfectly upright, even if you're falling apart a little bit on the inside. So yeah, I don't think you're as happy as other people would assume. And I don't mean that in a bad way, but I think sometimes, I think you're the kind of person who cries alone. I don't think you like to show people when you cry or when you're feeling down, okay? Let's see, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. I think maybe you're putting in an incredible amount of work into something. I think you're at some sort of job, a 9-to-5 for some of you. If this doesn't resonate, just let it slide. But I think maybe it's because you have to be at this job or you wouldn't be able to make a paycheck, okay? But again, with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like everyone thinks that you're at a perfect job, that you have the perfect amount of money, that you have an incredible house, an incredible family. I mean, just look at that house, okay? Look at the rainbow. I just feel like people think that it's all rainbows and sunshine for you, that you don't have any problems, but I definitely think that you do, guys. Even though you like to appear to be perfectly put together, there's a lot of things that you are struggling with right now, and I will try to get a little bit more specific with what these things are, but we are just kind of diving in on the surface. This is just kind of how people perceive you. So pile 4, how do people see pile 4? I also am hearing that they see you as being on the go all the time. Like I don't feel like you guys settle your energy. It feels like you're always working. You're always kind of moving your energy around. With the Two of Pentacles, you're always juggling things. I feel like a lot of monumental, Spirit is saying a lot of monumental things are going on right now in your life. I'm hearing you've been to hell and back is what I'm also hearing. So you've been through a lot of trials, a lot of tribulations. Okay, let's keep going. What is this Justice card here for? Let's see, Four of Wands, okay. So, and then look at that, bottom of the deck, the Tower. I'm going to take it because it seems fitting for this reading. Okay, last card is Seven of Wands and the Two of Wands. Okay. I'm hearing for some of you, you're being blackmailed or something like that. I don't know. Someone will resonate with it. I hear messages for a reason, so I'm going to say them. So we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. So there's some disharmony. There's a feeling right now that you can't relax, or wherever you're currently at feels out of harmony with what you want. It feels like you're not able to live the life that you want right now. And for some reason, if you look at this Justice card, it feels like this woman is holding in a tear. Like it feels like she's about to cry, but maybe you have to hold it together. You know, maybe you feel like you have to hold it together for the people you love, for the people you care about, whatever the reasons may be, guys. But the Tower, some things are falling apart, okay? A lot of disruptions are about to take place in your life. There's a lot of things that no longer serve you that need to be released, but I feel like you held on to them for some reason. And maybe it's because you felt like you had to. But you guys kind of know how spirit works. If something is not meant to be in your life, they are not going to allow it to be in your life. So, yes, you feel stuck right now. So what spirit is going to do is they're going to come in and they're going to make a lot of abrupt changes so that you can start moving in the direction that you want to move in. How do people see you though? Happy, I feel like. I feel like they see you as like having it all. I think you're going through a lot more than what other people would assume that you're going through. Because with the Seven of Wands in the reverse, guys, this is my card of giving up, feeling like you have no more energy to give. Something has to change. I'm hearing that song, Something's Gotta Give by Camila Cabello. It's like, something's gotta give, something's gotta shift, because the life that you're currently living is just not meant for you anymore. It's just not working for you. It's not feeding your soul the way that you want it to feed your soul. And so I do feel like there are a lot of unprepared changes that are about to show up in your life. I think a lot of things are about to start shifting for you. And so I do want you to be prepared for these shifts, okay? What I'm getting mainly is like, people don't care enough sometimes to ask you how you're doing because they've always made the assumption that you're doing fine, okay? And I really don't like people like that. I don't even know who these people are, but maybe you will. So I'm gonna see if I can get one more tarot card. Let's see, we have the King of Pentacles. So again, people see you as being very financially stable, very stable within yourself, you know, very stable within your career. People see you as being on top of the world, but I think the problem is you don't feel on top of the world, okay? So, yeah. I love how at the end of the reading, the message just kind of comes through full circle. With the Moon card in the reverse, I think you guys keep a lot of secrets. I don't think you tell people your innermost fears. I don't think you tell people your innermost struggles, and maybe that's why they have no idea, because you know they can't read your mind. So let's get some oracle here for you, pile 4. I'm also hearing like you don't trust anyone. Like there's a problem here of like you don't trust other people, and so you kind of keep to yourself. Because I want to say that maybe you feel like people have already taken enough from you and you're not going to let people take any more. I'm hearing Spirit say lifting the veil. I feel like things are you're about to gain a lot of clarity. So if there's been a lot of unanswered questions in your life, and this feeling of like lacking direction, you guys have kept the faith. I feel like you've kept an incredible amount of faith, and you're gonna figure out where to go next, okay? And it's this clarity is gonna come in at the perfect time. Okay, so let's get some oracle here for pile 4, please, Spirit. Focus. Yeah, I feel like you guys always are viewed as being incredibly focused, probably because of your job, is all I'm feeling here for most of you. Risk. I'm hearing you're going to be channeling the energy of the divine. I think you guys do need to start listening to your intuition more, because I think very soon you're going to get this sudden intuitive nudge to move in another direction. Let's see what Spirit's trying to say. And I think it's going to involve a big risk. Okay, you're going to have to take a big risk because you're going to be leaving behind a lot of what looks stable on the outside, but doesn't serve you on the inside, okay? What else do we have? The mystery. Okay. I think the reason we're getting the mystery, Spirit is kind of wanting to give you advice, is what I'm getting. I feel like if you guys just remain focused, keep the faith, all this, like, I feel like you have a lot of unanswered questions. You don't know where to go. Look at this card. Okay, there's different arrows going in different directions and you don't know what path to follow. You're definitely doubting your path a little bit right now. But I think you need to keep the faith because Spirit's just saying you have unanswered questions, but it feels like you're about to gain a lot of clarity on what all of these unanswered questions are. Okay, I'm taking these cards mainly as advice because I think we have enough on how other people see you, and Spirit is kind of wanting to give you some personal advice. You're waiting for the green light, like you're waiting for someone to give you permission to go or to leave what is currently making you unhappy, and Spirit's about to give you that green light because you've been waiting for it. And you know, I think there was a certain level of guilt to leave behind this job or leave behind, you know, certain aspects of yourself because maybe you felt like you had to do this certain thing for your family or you had to do this certain thing for other people. But you're kind of letting go of that guilt and you're deciding like, I have to do what makes me happy. I have to do what makes me feel harmonious. And it feels like you haven't done that in quite some time. And that's why I feel like people think you lead such a perfect, balanced, harmonious life because you don't complain very often. But I think you need to start complaining because if you're not happy with where you're currently at, then something needs to change. Something needs to shift for you guys. Okay? Sorry that the cards are like all over the place. Okay, let's see. Is there one more card here? Let's see. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. I feel like I'm hearing you're realizing that all the right answers were right in front of you. And I think you're also accepting that you're not perfect, that your life isn't perfect, and that people go through challenging situations. And I think you're going through a challenging situation right now. And instead of resisting it, you're accepting that you're not happy with where you are so that you can finally move in the direction that you want to go in. Okay? So, wow, pile 4. I feel like you guys need some alone time is what I'm also picking up on. Because I think you've tried to keep it together for way too long. Like, guys, this Justice card right here says it all. Like, this person is on the verge of crying. You've had to keep it so balanced for so long. And it's like, I feel like you finally, let's go back to the Tower. Where did it go? You finally just need to let the walls down. Let the perfection go. Okay, you're not perfect. You need to accept that you're not. My throat chakra. I feel like there's also been times where you've quieted yourself. You haven't spoken your truth because, you know, you just felt like it was easier that way. You didn't want to cause conflict. Okay? And I think there's been a lot of scenarios in your life where you've been walked over because you don't make a big fuss about things, okay? I kind of want to get one more card, okay? Is there anything else for pile 4, Spirit? I think there's this big moment coming up in your life where you're finally going to speak your truth because I think a lot of your life you've silenced yourself to accommodate for everyone else. And so people just never really thought that you had feelings or that you had emotions or that anything made you feel... I feel like people always assume that like you didn't have depression, you didn't have anxiety because you just didn't talk about it. And I feel like you've always been there for so many people and they just never like assume that you needed help just as much as they did. Okay, pile 4. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that, you know, made sense. That's what I feel like Spirit is trying to communicate. So let me know if it resonates. Make sure to subscribe. Click the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I will see all of you beautiful souls in the next one. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting me. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram. And I will see all of you lovely and beautiful souls on the next one. Keep shining. Bye, guys.